And just to respond to the conversation around promoting some of our people, the concluded class, the program I did, the boot camp, the assignment, there were about 160 people that registered, and I broke them into about 6 groups, and the assignment they had was to do research on managers that exist in African managers. I remember a few managers called me to say, yo, your people reached out to me to ask questions. But I feel like, and I'm gonna actually put that out, like, this is information that if you didn't know who this person was, this is who they are now. But I also feel like there's that education that needs to go even to the general public. Because I had a conversation, so I have this thing called What's in It for the Ladies, and it's just me talking to women about the challenges, because every time I hold the workshops, I have like, the ratio is like 8 guys to 1 girl or 10 guys to 1 girl. It's really bad. And so I decided to so I spoke to a few ladies, and they were like, look, they don't feel comfortable around some of the men that come to this training, which was very difficult for me to take. I even have one of my students who had an issue with one of the guys, and I had to deal with that. But so during one of the sessions, a lady said to me, my mom and I keep fighting because of this business, and I'm getting tired. She doesn't think it's safe. She doesn't think it's, and I could hear the frustration. And what it took me to was the conversation I had with my dad, and I realized that my dad was asking me, so what is it? What do you do? And I said, I'm a talent manager. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
But I think I remember being rebellious and aggressive, but I think I was aggressive because I didn't really know the answer. For things that I knew the answer, I just said the answer, and it was that simple. And I feel like if our families got information about more PDs, more Godwins, more Sages, they're able to say, okay, I can see people that are successful in this thing you're trying to do. Okay, that's reference. They're not stealing money. They're not they're not drug addicts. They're not none of these things that we think that they are.
I went through the same thing with my mom. My mom was the one that was like the main pillar and supporter for me when doing this, but she didn't get it, because to her, what she remembers when I said musicians and in Nigeria, what they remember, they used to do these garden parties, and they would pay 20k to one band, and the band would come with a singer. So she was like, is that the business you want to go and do and everything? And then she was like, okay, if this is what you want to say, at least you're not going to go and do anything this thing, so I will support it and everything. And she was like, well, maybe after this you go and do your masters. That's what she would tell me. After this you go and do your masters, but no problem, I think you have NYSC to do, and so you use this to occupy your time. You're helping your dad with business. No wala. I think when it then dawned on her was when she saw Bernard's Glow ambassadorship, and she saw him on a recharge card, and she was like, isn't this not that Prie's boy? And every night, like, he's on recharge card, and what's happening now? Like she's not. I was like, they paid us a lot of money for that, and I broke it down. She was like, really? Is that what's going on? Then we did a Guinness campaign too, and I told her about it too, and she was like, you guys are really making money and everything like that. So she's now seen it, and she now understands it. She should be watching AIT. I think it was the video tonight. The furniture there was her furniture in the video. So I think she was watching. I was like, is that not my chair and everything? So it's like, so she's now seen it. She's gone through it, and she now understands it. So now, anytime anybody comes to her and asks anything music, like, talk to this thing. Go and talk to your uncle. Go and talk to this person. And it's a thing of like, he will be the one to tell them, this is you can do this and everything. I'll talk to him. Maybe it's something you can do in the business and everything like that. So that's why I keep on saying that, as you said, we need to project ourselves a bit more and let them see the professionals that are in the business that are doing it, that I'm doing it right, and I'm making money from it. And it doesn't mean that we didn't go through challenges ourselves, because most times people see us at a point and they're like, they want to get to that point. It doesn't work that way. I remember the first time I had a serious argument with my mother about this music business thing, and she
she lost it. She was like, "You're throwing your life away." You know, my dad was upset, my mom was upset. They're like, "Look, just get a job, go and work in the bank." And I asked her, so I sat with her and I said, "How much does a bank manager earn?" And she said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go find out." So I checked, got the figures. I said, "Okay, this is what a bank manager earns." So 6 months in, I called my mom and I said, "Okay, I don't want us to fight, but I just wanted you to know that I now earn more than a bank manager. So if that was the goal, that I could take care of myself and take care of my family, don't worry, I'm there."
Yeah,
right. And I think that's part of the education that people understand, that, oh, where are the revenue streams in the industry? Where can someone make money? Do you have to be an artist to make money? These are all things I think we should do. Now,